Hello and welcome. Hello, hello. Hey, Joanna. Hope you are all doing well. Good evening. I'm a little later than normal. I was just clearing up in here and just needed a few minutes more. It's been a busy weekend. Hope you are all doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. What have you all been up to? Hey, Mary. Hey, Paul. I had a team event yesterday, so I was out all day with them. It was lots of not all of my team, but lots of my team in person, and so that was lots and lots of fun. We started the day at about 10:15, and we finished about 4:00. So, and then cleared up and got home in time for tea. Our lovely picture. I know, lovely Hazel. Our obligatory selfie. I love Hazel to pieces. So I don't love all of my team, but we have to have a selfie together. So when we are together as a team, as demonstrators, we generally do swaps. So I've got a few swaps to share for those that swapped. Well, there was 15 of us that swapped, so there's 15 cards to share with you. Paul says took his aunt to the ballet. Oh, lovely. That's nice. Nice to get out and about. Yeah, it's gone by in a blur this weekend, really. Busy. I did manage to get for a swim today, actually. I was hoping to go earlier in the morning than I got to the pool, but I got there about 11 o'clock in the end. I was aiming for like 8, so close enough. But you know, Sunday mornings are meant for lay-ins, aren't they? Good morning from sunny Auckland, Sylvia. Hello. Jara's parents came for a visit. Nice. Right, let me share with you my lovely swaps that the team shared. As I say, there was 15. 11 is early for a Sunday. I know, Paul. I know. I thought I did well. I mean, you know, I woke up about 8:30, which, you know, wasn't going to bode well for an 8 o'clock swim, was it? And then I turned over and went back to sleep. I was so tired, and yeah, it was. The sleep was needed. So, hey Louise, not long till I get to see you. Rotterdam. It's coming round so fast, isn't it? Not long now. So team swaps. What to show you for? Well, I'll just grab them out of the basket and share. I did put notes on. So this is from the lovely Maggie, and this one uses an embossing folder. That textured brick folder, gorgeous, and I'm gonna say that is like parakeet party colour, and then this lovely stamp set underneath. I can't remember the name of it, but I love the inking around the edge. So that was the first one, and then this was from the lovely Lynn with the lavender. It's so her colours. Lynn loves a purple. So all the purples: fresh freesia, Highland heather, gorgeous grape, with that pretty DSP on there, and the postage dies too. The screen is frozen. Hopefully it's come back, or maybe not frozen for you. There we go. So that was from the lovely Lynn. Very Lynn, isn't it? Very Lynn and very gorgeous. This one was from Julia. I used this stamp set last week. This was the Everyday Details, just simply stamped, which is just beautiful. So just goes to show you don't have to colour it to make a wow. And then these were some of the celebration papers we had last time, but isn't that cool? So it's got like little tea things in there, 2 tea bags, cranberry and raspberry, yum. And that unties, and then a little biscuit and a Freddo. I mean, what is not to love about that? So cute. So thank you, Julia. That is cute. And let me put that there. This one is from Anne Marie. And so using all the outgoing, they're so good, those envelopes as well, aren't they lovely? These are using the outgoing in colours. So these are the 22, 24 in colours. So you've got Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet and Starry Sky. And if you want to stock up on any of these, I would do so now. And if you don't want to stock up on them and you want to be using them, then now is the time to really make use of them. But if you want an ink refill for your ink pad or anything like that, grab it now, because it will be retiring. And once it hits that retiring list, and sometimes a little bit before, they can go out of stock, and they won't be restocking these colours because they're outgoing in colours. So love the little stripes of paper on there, super cute. And then Anne Marie also made these gorgeous ribbon holders for everybody. I mean, like, they were just she's put a little sticker in there, and you just put the little rolls of ribbon. So clever. The little ribbons sit in there, and then you can feed your ribbon through. So you've got a fancy little ribbon holder. Isn't that sweet? And they were all in the in colours. So I love a bluey colour. So that one is in the Starry Sky. Right. Let me put that aside. So there was 15 swaps. So this one was Elizabeth with the daisies. Cute. And I think this is from the perennial. This must be from the postage dies, or maybe that is in the daisies, but very cute. Little edge, little pillow box, and a little treat inside too. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. So a perfect size for a Kit Kat. How lovely is that? So thank you. This one I know is from Alison. Some of that glittery ribbon and the online papers with a Blackberry Bliss bottom, and then that just slides off, so you don't have to untie the ribbon. You can just slide that off, and then some little chocolate treats inside. There's 3 chocolate treats inside. Look at that. And a dairy milk, my fave. Yummy. So and that just slides over the top. It's very cool, like that. This was the lovely Louise Stallard, and she has hand stitched. So this is the Everyday Detail dies. Again, I shared this die last week with this little teacup. So the teacup is can be stamped without colour or with colour. And then she's hand stitched with some of the matching baker's twine all the way around that circle. Gorgeous. So really love that. Adds lots of texture, doesn't it? Really like that. This was from I popped the name on the back. This is from Pat, and this is using the Celebration Softly Sophisticated. So you've got the textured embossing folder on the back, and then the coordinating stamp set in Fresh Freesia on the front. It's very cute, lovely spring colours. Love that. This one is a more grungy look, and I've used this stamp set quite a bit, but I've kind of kept it clean grungy, but I love it. look how it's all been inked up. It's from it's Gina who had made this. So I didn't forget, or I wasn't looking for my notes. So there's the dies on there, there's bits of thread. She's done a beautiful job of grunging that background with inky Rogers, and then brought in this gold paper. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. It looks like old style tickets and stuff. I really like that. All right. What else? I've got a couple more. Oh goodness, who was this one? I've not got your name on it. Why do I think? Was this Sue? Sue, if you're on here, let me know. This one I think is Sue. And using the and like a focal point with the paper. So this is a lovely idea with this die, with the window through, and then these little elements are from the garden meadow. Aren't I doing well with names tonight? Normally I am rubbish with names of stamp set off the top of my head. I'm like, I am on top of it tonight. They were, Michelle, these were swaps. I had a team event yesterday, so there was 15 of us who swapped. So not everyone participated in the swaps, which is absolutely fine. And 15 is quite a nice number, actually. It's not too many to make. Enough, but not too many. This is Maggie, the other Maggie, and a cute little post-it note holder, so very handy with that very sweet bee. I know Maggie was probably trying to resist that bee, and I see it's landed in her house. So she couldn't resist that bee any longer. Too cute. So cute. So that shall get put to good use. This sweet little handbag was Carol. Yes, this was Carol. So a very sweet little handbag, and that has got a little Velcro dot as well, and then a little sweetie inside. Oh, cute little handbag. I shall definitely have a go at making some of them. They're very sweet. This was from Barry and Jay. They're not in my team, but they came along. And this is a little postage die, and it just slides out like so, and then inside again more treats. Who doesn't love a little chocolate treat? So yeah, very sweet, and a cute use of that die. Let me put that back properly. So that just slides in like so. There. That looks like those Love Heart sweets, doesn't it? It looks kind of chalky, like those Love Heart sweets. I love those. This was from the lovely Lisa. All her colours, Wine Not. I used this stamp set quite a lot when it first came out. I love these flowers, and I haven't used it in ages. And a few people have been using it recently. I've seen some people made some cards in my Card and a Cuppa group with this floral. And of course, Lisa has shared this swap. And I was like, I must get that back out, actually, because I love it. It makes a fabulous background, and I have done some fussy cutting with it earlier on, and that's got vellum as well, and she's got a little twine around there as well, so cute little elements on there. And then my swap was with the new Latte Love. I went for a bit of fussy cutting, shock horror, out of the designer paper. So I cut out all of these cups from the designer paper, and then this was from the stamp set in Early Espresso, a bit of gold foil, and then a little strip of these beans, and these little swirly dots have got like the swirls of the coffee. I think I shared them in my unboxing. You can see it particularly well on the vanilla ones. They are a bit different and nice for a sort of, they go well with wood stuff as well. I think if you were doing sort of wooden, more the brown and the vanilla, particularly more masculine cards as well, something for an embellishment but maybe not so sparkly, but yeah, I like those. Oh, nearly disconnected my camera. Plus, who doesn't love coffee? Exactly. I shared a picture on my Instagram story today. We went out for lunch, and they did the perfect heart in the top of my coffee. Yeah, I thought that was very apt that they had done that today. Right, let me put them to one side, and I thought we would do something a little bit Eastery today. The Easter is super early. I'm assuming you've kind of cottoned on to that if you've been looking sort of ahead in your diary for events and things like that, but Easter comes end of, where are we? Good Friday is the 29th of March, and so Easter Sunday is the 31st, and then Easter Monday is the 1st of April, so it's just around the corner at the end of this month. So I thought making a few Easter projects now was good timing. Laurel, Facebook is messing with me again. Facebook has been pesky. If you've got any problems, either go out and back in again or jump over to YouTube, because I am sharing live on there as well. Sometimes that can be a little bit more reliable. Right, let me bring some light into my desk. Hopefully we can see that okay. So I'm going to share some, I don't know if it'll be some, I have to say, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm particularly tired. It's been a busy weekend, so I don't think I'm going to get to 2 projects tonight. It might just be 1, but we'll see how we go. But excellent eggs, and I like a punny sentiment. There's no bunny like you. That's kind of cute. Hello Spring is nice if kind of you just want some spring cards, and then you've got the Easter, of course. I'm thinking of you. Michelle says, oops, need to move up the week I planned. Yes. Get it in early. It's right at the end of this month, so yeah, don't miss that on your calendar. Right, this comes with some fabulous dies. So even if you think maybe you're not going to fully utilise the stamp set, the dies are awesome. So you get these egg shapes, these excellent egg shapes. So you've got 3 sizes, and then you've got a little zigzag, the scalloped edge, and then a little curve as well. And then you've got the outline of the bunny to cut, and then you've just got an egg on its own as well. Hey Joe, how are you? Good, I hope. Right, let's do, I'm just going to do some die cutting with these eggs. So let's do the bigger one, I think. So these eggs will cut out as well. Both of those images, so you get the stitched outline around the edge of your stamped image. Do you think that bunny looks like a chocolate bunny? It looks like one of those chocolate bunnies. You could chomp its ear off. Do you start with the ears on the chocolate bunnies? I do. Right. Let's cut a white one to start with, and then we'll bring in some spring colours. What colours shall we have? Oh, hey, Debbie. So she has to come to YouTube. You're commenting from Facebook though, so but as long as you can catch me. Sometimes the technology is not always our friend, is it? Right, let's have a look. Got lemon lolly. It's very spring colour, isn't it? We've got lemon lolly. Oh, Becky, hello. First time watcher. Welcome, welcome. We are doing spring coloured Easter eggs today. And if you get to see any more of my stuff, you will know that I love flowers and I love fussy cutting. So there might be some flowers heading onto this egg as well. Which will come as no surprise to regular people who watch. Need a pink. Should have a pink as well. That do? Or should we do maybe bubble bath? I think the Highland Heather might be a little strong for the colours I've picked out. What about going that one? I don't know actually. I think I prefer the darker purple. Mary Kay says flower shop. Have you just like picked your jaw back off the floor, Mary? I know, so surprising. I like to shock you. Twine's undimensional too. I know. Right, some zigzags. Let's have some zigzags. Which order shall we do these in? Shall we go blue, maybe at the bottom, or yellow? Don't know. We're probably in an okay colour order. Anyway. You know, let's go that way. That's better. Right, let's do a whole egg in. So this is petal pink. So I'll do a whole egg. And then we can do some zigzags. So if I grab a little, I should have got my scraps out, but I haven't. I've jumped straight in with whole sheets. Colour. Right, let's do. Right. So we'll do some zigzags. And let me just wipe that and grab my take your pick tool and pop that out. Love those. The stitch zigzags are my favourite, I think. Let's do. So this is Balmy Blue Soft Sea Foam. I don't reach for soft sea foam very much. It's probably one of my least used colours. I really like it. I think I'd be sad if it left because it's a lovely pale green, but I don't use it very often. Lemon lolly. Lemon lolly. And fresh freesia. I was nearly going to use bubble bath, but I think the fresh freesia is just a little bit richer in colour. Hey Di, how are you? Michelle says I've given an idea for the next inspiration tablet. Oh, you are welcome. Right, let's do that. And then we need to cut the which way around? I've just moved these completely out of order. So I've got pink, then I had the yellow, then I had the green, then I had the blue, then I had the purple. So I'm going to cut the zigzag about there, I'd say, off the egg. I'm hoping my camera is catching up. Ah, we've missed you too, Di. You've been busy publishing books, though, I see. Right, let me grab my tapes. So I've just put that zigzag across the egg. Andrea says I've been trying to resist this bundle. I'm sorry. Genuinely, I think the dies are the star of the show, though. I mean, the sentiments are great, but if you've got other Easter sentiments, I mean, I'm not going to put you off buying a bundle, but the dies are awesome. So I love the egg shape, and you can add lots of other stuff to that. So if you were trying to watch your pennies, then I'd say the dies. As he says, I hadn't thought of Easter. I know it's a while off, but my my in-person get-togethers with my team are every other month. So by the time we get to the April session, Easter will have been and gone, which is why I chose to do Easter for our projects. So let's stick this on here, and then we can have, I don't know whether I want to have a gap and have the white on that, or whether I think the white's nice actually. I think we'll have the white, and then blue, and then the freesia. And so then we want to bring the die back in. I can hear my camera bleeping and it keeps freezing slightly, so I'm hoping. Maggie says she made my mind up on this. Dies will be going in my basket. It's and if you've got other things like little chicks or bunnies, the bunny one would go great. Actually, I had that. I thought the little bunny could just sit outside of this egg. So if you've got the Easter bunny one already, you've got some great sentiments, and then you could pair it up with the egg. I might push them down together actually. White or no white? That is the question. Let's leave enough space for white. Right, let's grab a little bit of tape. Just to hold that in place. And we'll cut the top off that egg. And we can then start to layer these on. So we've got petal pink, which will go on the bottom, and then we'll get lemon lolly. Just little dots of glue. I'm going to leave a tiny white gap. Teeny tiny. And can we see that all right? Do you want to come in a bit closer? There you go. Let's do... And then the soft sea foam. Oh, I'm very patient with that. I've not put enough glue, I don't think, on the lemon lolly. I've gone too cautious, or I've just not been patient enough. But how cool does that look with the zigzag? It starts to build up, doesn't it? Even the couple of colours are kind of nice, aren't they? Just, you don't necessarily need all of these colours, but I like that we could build up our white edges. Oh, I quite like that. Okay, right, let's get the glue on the blue one. If you're making a lot of these, I would suggest using some of the adhesive back sheets, and you can cut your zigzags and they would all be sticky on the back. Then you could just peel them off and they would stick down. Fresh freesia, and then of course we will look at what we can put into our eggs. We've got a white edge, which looks cool. Right, we'll just trim off the excess bits and bobs from that. Lizzie says I'm in love with these dies because of the box we did. Yeah, we did a cute egg box and decorated the front like that. Look at that. And of course, every time you cut the zigzag, you get a zigzag out as well. So you can just simply separate that out and kind of have that extra zigzag, or you can add it on as a bit of an extra pattern to the edge of your egg as well. So lots of fun things that you can do with that. You can put that pink back on and have it kind of cracked open. So yeah, right, we've got our pastel zigzaggy egg. I was going to put that, it needs some blending behind, but I thought maybe some flowers. Now I picked out Softly Sophisticated because I thought that could be kind of cool, having that one in the egg. But then I was looking, and last week I used the teacup and the nest from the Everyday Details, but didn't use this vase, and I thought that could be really pretty as well. So I think we're going to go with this, just because we didn't use it on the projects last week, and it'll give you more ideas with that Everyday Details stamp set. So that's me molting my hair on the just there. So I'm going to just put a little pencil mark on here. Let me just grab a pencil, and I'll just put a little dot in each of the zigzag bits, and then we know that that's where the going to, then we can use Memento and so we've got that so far. And then if we do another one on some scrap, we can I'm not going to colour all of these, but just some of the bigger flowers. And a little bunny. I think we should have a little bunny as well. I haven't used the little bunny actually. So yeah, I think he should be taking part as well, even maybe sitting down here or something. But you're quite right, Sylvia. The little bunny needs to be on the card, I think. Oh, excuse me. Right, let me grab my blends. So we want fresh freesia. Fresh freesia, I guess. We want some soft sea foam and some lemon lolly. And then we'll go from there. So let's do, let's pull you in a little closer and we will colour. So I'm just going to take my dark soft sea foam and give all these leaves, oh gosh, that is very light, isn't it? Soft sea foam doesn't have enough colour. Not for what we want. Right, we want, what do I want? Maybe if I use light old olive and blend it with some sea foam, that might work better. Very pastel otherwise. Just not enough colour to see it. So we can use the soft sea foam to blend that out because the light old olive can be a bit paler. And then we want one of these for cutting out, I think. And you have to let me know if my camera keeps freezing, but if it's maybe buffering and catching up with you guys, I won't worry about it. But I said this to my Card and a Cuppa group on a Friday. I keep meaning to investigate why it's doing it, but I just haven't had a chance this weekend. Right. This is dark fresh freesia. I'm just adding some dark to the centre of the flowers and then going to blend it out with the light. I'll do the same on that one. And then we can have our lemon lolly. I'm going to leave some of the edges white so that there's a bit of highlighting. And then I'll use the dark lemon lolly just to add a little splash of yellow into there as well. I really must start thinking about my swaps for Rotterdam. As demonstrators, we can take swaps and then swap with other people. So it means like creating 20, 30, however many you want of the same card. And I keep thinking about it, but I haven't made my mind up as to what I'm going to use. And the weeks are suddenly disappearing. Can't believe we're 18th of February, partway through February, or well through February already. It's crazy. I think January is such a long month, and then February is obviously a shorter month, and the weather starts to get nicer and things like that. So it does start to go a bit quicker, doesn't it? Not long now, I know. It really isn't. Really isn't. And then the following month, we are off to Mexico, which is very exciting. So yeah, all happening. No, I haven't. So I haven't got as far as stamp set even. I know. Once I've decided on the stamp set, it's kind of like, I'll be fine, I'll be off. But choosing which stamp set off my shelf to use is the hardest part. I should just do eeny, meeny, miny, mo and grab one. Because all the stamp sets I bought because I like them. I think they're pretty, or I like the stamp set. So I should probably just do a total random, just grab something off my shelf. That would be a fun way to pick a stamp set, wouldn't it, for swaps? Do I need swaps? I think I do. So I think I signed up for them. I think I thought, in for a penny. I do. I think I signed up. I didn't sign up for 3D swaps though. 3D swaps are not my forte, and they don't travel well. They don't travel well in a suitcase, do they? So yeah, I've gone for card swaps. So yeah, that'll be fun. Right, let's cut this one out, and then we can start to assemble the card. So this stamp set doesn't have dies that's die cut around these intricate designs. So many stamp sets, if they had an image like this, would have dies, but not all of them. And this stamp set has complementary dies as opposed to kind of coordinating, and they are the circles and the rectangles with the holes, the larger holes in. They're called everyday detail dies, and they are brilliant, but they don't die cut around the images. Paul says, have Joshua pick up the stamp set. That's a really good idea, Paul. Actually, I could say you can pick from this shelf, or you can pick from these ones, and then get him to pick out. That's a great idea. I might well do that. It'd be interesting to see what he picks out. Right, I don't need to worry about the vase too much at the bottom. Right, let's pop this on. I wonder if we just get a little bit of pool party with our blending brush, and just put a little bit of tone on the background. So if I work out from where it's going to be hidden behind the egg, then it will just add a little bit of colour. Looks a bit of a mess at the minute, but there, just gives a little bit of a highlight behind and a little bit of shadowing behind that egg. I'll try and keep an eye on the camera staying connected. I think it just kind of has a little bit of a wobble. My audio seems to stay there. And then the camera just decides to freeze. It's trying to catch up with me. I don't know. I'm crafting too fast for the camera. I don't know. Right, let's put that over there. Looking pretty with those spring colours. Oh, Michelle, it's very sweet of you. Oh, Michelle, I'll be round. She says, I'm making chocolate chip biscuits while I watch for the men painting our apartment building. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. So sometimes I will buy cakes, and occasionally, sometimes I will bake cakes for my team events. And yesterday was Saturday. Friday, I decided that I was going to bake. So I made 2 Victoria sponge cakes, which is plain sponge, and then I put raspberry jam and buttercream icing in the middle with a dusting of icing sugar. I have the cooking in the oven picture. I don't have the cake picture because I iced it quite late at night. And then when I got there, I was busy and forgot to take pictures. And by the time I remembered, they'd been eaten. So they'd all gone. So I forgot to take pictures of them, but they were yummy. And I also made a gluten-free banana bread, which was, I had a slice of that actually. I had that instead of the cake. Not that I'm gluten intolerant or can't eat gluten, but I quite like banana. And it was just oats and mashed bananas and I don't know what else was in there. No gluten. Yeah, and it was really nice. I haven't made that before, and it turned out really, I do say so myself, it turned out very nice. And yeah, I shall make that again actually. For sure. And I'm sure I could do a gluten one, with just normal flour and normal baking powder and stuff like that as well. So I think the recipe will translate. Shall I say, oh, blueberry jam. Yum. Right, let's have a look. I was looking for some sentiments. Shall we do Hello Spring? Like that. Let's do Hello Spring. Just off to the side there, maybe. What do you think? I like a blueberry muffin, Michelle. I mean, blueberry jam sounds delicious, but I like a blueberry muffin. I think I feel like I'm being healthy then. I feel like I'm being healthy. I prefer, rather than a chocolate chip muffin, I have a blueberry muffin. I feel like that's me being like a healthy choice. Just ignore the fact it's a muffin and probably full of sugar and all the rest of it. Right, let's do hello. And then I will cut the spring out separately. Let's put that over there. Oh, plum jam. Oh, I love plums, especially when they're in season. Victoria plums when they're in season. Yummy, yummy. Let me cut that. I bet that's frozen again. I just heard that pin. Just as I'm hungry with all the cake talk. I know. It's one of my most favourite subjects, cake, food. I love talking about recipes, especially cake. Oh, Debbie, almost dinner time. What are you having for dinner? Almost dinner time. We had salad tonight. It's been good. All that cake talk, and then we had salad. We had chili con carne the other night, which was lovely. But we had that a couple of nights in a row because I made lots of it. So just salad here tonight. Nothing fancy. Baby muffins. Oh, yeah, yum. Yum, yum. We had pancake day last week, didn't we? It was Shrove Tuesday. So pancakes were for dinner last week. So that was dinner. Right, spring. I wonder if I put that hello like further up into the flowers, kind of across that way. I quite like that. And then we could have some there's some roasted cauliflower and green lentils. A fave for us. Roasted cauliflower. That sounds nice. Let's have some twine. Shall we have some lemon lolly twine? So these balls are from the hot air balloon. Sweet, you get 3 in a pack. So you get the balmy blue, fresh freesia and lemon lolly. So lovely spring colours. I've got a little bit here cut, so I'm going to use some of this. And I will do, I think, a double bow. So I'll go around twice. And then I'll take this tail and come all the way around. So I've just got it pinched between my fingers at the minute. So I've just done loops around my finger. I'm going to take this tail and go around both pieces and then loop it through there. So it comes through like that. And then that will pull to knot the middle of the bow. So I've got a double bow, but one set of tails. Oh, these are, I've not my ribbon scissors, I don't think. These are the ones that get cut with everything. Michelle says I made date scones and lemonade scone. Lemonade. Oh, lemons. Oh, lemon scones. We used to go to this place for when I was doing an in-person coffee and a card. I had a lovely venue and they would bake fresh scones, which were brie and bacon scones. They were so yummy. Yeah, very nice. Right, all this food talk is making me hungry and I've eaten dinner. Right, I'm going to put that bow in there and then I'll just pop this hello on dimensional. And I think I might put that on a dimensional as well, actually. What I might do is use a mini just on the loop there and then just use an edge of a dimensional on the longer part of the word, and then that little, use all the edges of the dimensional bits. We can get a little bit on there. There we go. Okay, so we've got spring. Then we just need some embellishments. So we've got, so these are pre-order embellishments, which are adhesive back shiny sequins. I've used almost all of whatever colour that was. Berry Burst, maybe. It seems to be my go-to sequin. There's these lemon yellow ones, which I think is what I'm erring towards. Although these orangey ones are very pretty as well. And of course there is the rainbow dots, which go with the hot air balloon suite. But I think I want something sparkly. So I'm going to go with these. So these are going to be available to everyone at the beginning of March, but pre-orderable now to demonstrators. So let's do a few more. Why not? Let's have enough sparkle on there. There we go. Let's pop that onto, should we do I've got any coloured base will be fine, I think. And I am going to put it on a coloured base. I'm so I often go for a white base, but I am going to go coloured. I think I'm going to go either, what do you think, petal pink because of the kind of base there, or because the flowers are the purple, I think the freesia. It's got to be one or the other. Which do you prefer? Oh, Michelle says lemon lolly. She likes the lemon fresh. Which one do you like the look of? I'm kind of drawn to the freesia, I think. I think you could make the card multiple times and do a coloured base. You could make 4 of them, couldn't you? You could make 4 or 5 and then have 1 in each colourway. Oh, excuse me. Something has caught the back of my throat and my drink's gone down the wrong way. Sorry. Right, let's go freesia. Because that is what you have said. 10.5. And I will put a white inside. There. The other thing you can do, I won't make a card with this. I'm just, I will show you, once I put this on, I'll show you something quickly. So if you've got a moment to hang around, hold tight for a moment and I will show you a little something with the leftovers that we cut from. So, hey Sue. Right, let's put that on there. And you can have a little splatter of something if you want. But I'm going to keep this clean, actually. I do like a splatter of a pen, but I'm going to keep it clean. So a little bowl of spring flowers in a little zigzaggy egg. Right, says, I hope it's okay to case this when this arrives. Love the flowers coming out of the egg. Oh, you are more than welcome to case it. Of course you can. That is why I am sharing. So, yeah, feel free. It does. It needs a Hello Autumn. Yeah, you have to have a Hello Autumn, or you could grab one of your leaf sets, couldn't you? You could have a Hello Autumn and have some autumn leaves in your egg, couldn't you? And make it golds and coppers and a beautiful autumn egg. For those, like you say, for those of us below the equator. Right. I was just going to quickly share with you a piece of scrap and those zigzag leftovers. So what you have created when you have cut out these zigzags is a fab mask. So what you'll be able to do is take any of your colours. This is Lost Lagoon. And you'll be able to blend a background. And then you can move it down a little. And you can have a fun stripy background. So there is kind of not to waste your leftover pieces. You'll be able to create a cool blended background for your cards. So there you go. You can make use of your scraps and your blending brush and come up with lots of fun ideas with that. Fabulous. Right, well, that is all from me. I'm just going to share the one card and a little tip with you this evening. As I say, it's been a busy old weekend. It's been brilliant, but it's been a busy old weekend. And I went swimming this morning as well, which was madness, but it was nice. So yes, I am ready to switch everything off in here and go and put my feet up for the rest of the evening. Have a wonderful week, everybody, whatever you are up to. I look forward to seeing you in Rotterdam too, Wendy. It'll be lovely to see you in person. And to anyone else who will be there, come along and say hi. And I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fabulous week. Have a great week ahead, and I will see you next weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.